Morning, everybody.
Good morning.
We're back. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
We took a week off this past week, first week of the year, so we can get some stuff done around here, some loose ends, right?
A ton of loose ends.
Little tiny things that need to get done and different things, you know, and it's been nice.
Yeah, it's been nice.
First, week of the year off. It was relaxing. We got to chill and rest and
catch up on some shows
and recharge a little bit. It's been nice.
It is.
But even though, we had a week off, right? We still got some stuff done. You guys see this big pile of rocks behind us?
Yes, as you guys know.
By any chance?
Can't not do nothing.
Yeah, me and Roxanne seem to always find some project to do.
Yeah.
Well, as it has, it started to rain a little bit.
Yeah, right when we start.
That's okay. So take a look, guys, at the pole barn. What we're doing so far, we painted it. So we painted the header, the poles. We still got a little bit of touch-up work to do, but we started hanging up some stuff. I got to make a workbench still, but we brought everything in and it's staying really dry.
You put the gravel down on the ground.
That's the touch-up paint we still have to do. Yeah, and obviously you guys see the gravel. We did lay plastic down, but me and Roxanne, we had some gravel brought in, and me and her spent most of the day shoveling and wheelbarrowing and
moving,
flattening, dumping this gravel out. We had a good system going on. I'd be shoveling, filling up the wheelbarrow. Roxanne, I would come over here and dump it, and then Roxanne would spread it all out evenly, the best she could. It came out really good.
It did. It turned out nice. And we'll know for sure how the water flows, I guess, when it really pours.
Yeah.
We haven't had a good rain since then.
But hopefully, let's go take a look over here, guys, on the opposite side, right? So we seen a bunch of comments on the last video of, put a pipe in here, put drainage or something. So what?
French drain.
Yeah. So I did put some drip tips or drip edging on top, and me and Roxanne also dug this down. I know at first we barely dug it, but we dug a trench on the back side of this about, I don't know, almost a foot down.
Yeah, I would say.
Right? Just shoveled it, and we filled all of it in with gravel.
Yeah.
And that's one of the reasons why we got that pile of gravel right there. We filled all this in with gravel and laid plastic on the inside. Since this is like downhill, right? Even though the water dripping off of here, it's gonna hit the gravel, but I wasn't really worried about that. I was more worried about the, the hillside water coming down. So hopefully this will help deter some of the rainwater, because it should hit the gravel and then it's gonna slope down towards the house, which is kind of a bummer because it's going towards the house, but that's all gravel too.
So we put gravel in this area between the house and the pole barn.
Yep.
And we made it because we have plans over here for the deck when we do the deck on the big house and finishing up the little shed or the Thunderdome. But we put rock in that path area over there. And if you guys can tell, we left that one side open and around the tree open because we have plans for that as well.
Yep. And this is gonna really help out
with mud and rain and
going back and forth when we're coming from the pole barn to the house when we're working on it. So even if it is raining and stuff, not gonna be tracking in mud too much. And plus, I like gravel.
Yeah, gravel's nice. It's always good to have gravel. It helps with bugs.
Yeah.
As we learned from camp.
Yep, bugs.
Mud.
But I think what you guys see, except for this pile, this is gonna have to go. I'm not sure what we're gonna do with this pile, because when we bought the gravel, it's the way it works for the company we go through, same people that did our road. A whole truckload is the exact same price as half a truckload.
Yeah.
Or a partial truckload, so you might as well just get the whole truckload,
Yeah, and this gravel, we can use it more than, tons of places we can add more gravel. Like we got some touch-up areas around over in by the sheds in the Thunderdome to touch up. We are gonna put some rock in that empty area, just not as much as over here.
Wait, she's talking about this. Look, we kind of raked it out. Yeah. Can you guys see kind of like the path line, I guess? See, it's just raked away. Notice Roxanne, she put this around here.
Yeah, so this is just a barrier for right now, but I plan, my ultimate goal, which I've cut, is some cedar planks over there for some fencing. I would like to use them as like a fence for the garden bed right here. I'm gonna plant some flowers in here. I ordered some flower seeds and I'm ready to go. I just need to finish doing this portion of it. But I think it'll look really nice when you're walking, towards the pole barn, and there's flowers here, and then we'll have this path here, and we're gonna lay some nice big flat rocks from our creek, flat ones. We're gonna
lay them down.
Yeah, we're gonna have them like a nice little cool design going.
Yeah, like a pathway over to here.
Yeah,
it's gonna look so good, guys.
It is gonna look very nice and colorful, which I'm really excited.
Yeah.
And I mean, I got those flowers for more than just this area. I have other plans too, but I'm not gonna share that right now. Okay. So we went and picked up some more grass seed.
Yep.
I do have a little bit left over from my little area of grass over there, but hopefully we can get this whole area cleared out back here. Not all of it, but most of what you see raked and cleared up.
All this.
And
then grass.
Yes, I'd like to go ham and just pile on the seeds and have tons of grass back here.
We did get our second well dug up here, guys, and we talked about it on our live. But I know it seems weird to say, oh man, you guys got 2 wells.
Yeah.
We're spoiled, right?
Yeah.
No. We knew that we were gonna get a second well up here regardless. But here it is. It's not housed or nothing yet.
Yeah, it's not hooked up or anything yet. There's no power here. There's
yeah, there hasn't even been water ran through this yet. They did test it to make sure it worked. So like, see, we got our tank. It's empty. But John, the guy that dug the well, he's a really nice guy. He wants us to give him a call before we hook this up to a generator, to power, whatever, and he wants to be out here when we first turn it on to make sure everything's working okay, just in case something goes wrong or a pipe breaks or whatever, he can get it fixed right away. So I thought that was really nice of him to want to be out here for that.
So this one's just gonna go to the house. Seems a lot farther on camera,
but it ain't.
But it is not. It's not that far.
All right, so on top of getting our well put in, right, John also does septic systems. He digs them, he puts the leach lines in, the lateral lines, all that stuff.
Yeah.
And so when he was here, I was talking to him and I was showing him, you know, the house, and I'm like, all right, dude, where are we gonna put my septic? Because we're gonna have him do it. So he came out and he's like looking, and he's like, all right, we're probably gonna be putting your septic about right there, 1,000 gallon. So it's be right here, which I told that to Roxanne and she was all crying about her grass.
Yeah, so.
So even though it's got to be right there, he said just put a stub out for your septic anywhere over here. Over here, he said he'll run the line wherever it's at to the septic, and then for the leach lines, right? He said he'll dig a trench and the lateral lines are going to go this way. So all this right here, our lateral lines will go right here. He's going to do three 60-foot lateral lines. I don't know how to do that. I've never done that before. So, but he came out here and looked and so, yeah, it's no problem. We'll do it right here, do it right here. There is going to be a big trench.
Right through my
right through the grass.
That's okay.
That's all right. It'll grow back. And so that was a really, you know, good thing for us to be like, oh, thank God. Now we know where the septic was going to go, what we're going to do, because we didn't even know.
Well, yeah.
We were still up in the air.
Well, and the septic's changed position 3 times since we've been here. I mean, really.
It has.
It was over there where we thought, over by the pole barn, but then we got the pole barn in there and we're like, man, I can't put the septic there. Honestly, I never really, I mean, I thought of it, but I never really thought of it when John brought it up.
Yeah, I didn't think about it either.
Yeah, I mean, he's like, you could just put it right here. And I'm thinking, you're right. It's
Why
out
not?
of the way. Nobody's going to drive on it.
Yeah.
It'll help my grass grow out here. I mean, and back here, there's nothing going on back here except for hanging out and running around in the grass.
So, with that being said, John also said make sure you keep all of this area open, right? He's like, we got to be able to get tractors up to the house and to dig and all that stuff. And because of that, I'm like, oh no, we're about to build a deck, right? Big deck. And so we were talking, me and Roxanne were like, you know what? Plans change all the time, right guys?
Yeah, that's true. You just roll with the punches.
So we're not gonna build the deck right now.
No.
We've decided that we're gonna start working on the inside of the house. We're gonna get these walls built. We're gonna do the plumbing, we're gonna do the electrical, and the deck's gonna probably end up being one of the last things. And we had to change our plans around a little tiny bit, where the electrical is gonna go and things like that. But it's still gonna be pretty much the same for the most part.
Yeah, it's just flipping around now. Instead of the deck being first, it's gonna be the last thing.
Because if we build a deck and then we try to do the septic, I'm gonna have to crawl under the deck to do all the piping. The tractor might not be able to get in there to dig if the stub out's over here. And so to avoid all of that headache, we're just gonna do the deck afterwards. So we're gonna get everything like ready to be plumbed and turned on to where the hot water heater and all that stuff's gonna go. And then the electrical, we moved it to the other side. It's not gonna be inside the laundry room no more. I'm gonna put an outdoor panel for our house and run everything through me and Roxanne's bedroom and do it that way. So we're gonna get started. Finally, guys, finally. 7 months later, we're actually gonna get started on our actual house.
I'm so excited.
So we are ready.
Yes, I'm ready. I'm ready to get my house going, and I just can't wait.
So let's get to work, guys. Let's get it. So the big shed.
Our house.
Yeah, got a lot of stuff in here.
It's a shed right now.
Yeah, being used as a shed.
Yeah.
We're gonna be building a wall and then another wall. So this will be Wyatt's bedroom. This will be Wyatt's bathroom. And over here is where me and Roxanne's room is gonna be. And it's pretty much the same. You have a wall and then a bathroom wall. And then this is the kitchen right here. And then our living room, all right here. So we have to frame these walls. I've never had to frame walls in a shed or anything. I've done some framing, 16 on center like these. It's not that difficult to do, quite honestly, but we want to build these walls and have them tie into the rafter on top to make that solid connection on the top also. So we're gonna get building. Nerve-wracking, but that's okay.
No, it's exciting.
We gotta move all this stuff though out of here. We're gonna start on our bedroom wall first. All this stuff we're gonna move over here. That way it's not in the way when the walls are up and it's harder to move stuff out, so.
Yeah. Our room has been cleared out. It's definitely a lot bigger now that there's not a bunch of stuff in here anymore. But everything's shoved down on that end, so that's okay. Can't wait to get this wall started. That's a huge step towards making our house a house, is putting up a wall. And we only have 4 walls to build in here, so shouldn't be that bad, I don't think. Anthony's over there getting a light. I'm gonna come over here and grab all his stuff. I guess we're gonna need a tape measure probably a pencil, anything else we can think of. Grab it now so I don't have to out here and kill time. Probably gonna have to come out here and clean this stuff up too, because we're gonna need that miner saw today, so need to have a clean work area. Oh man, you know it's getting real when you got your bags on.
Bags on. Get ready to get down.
Yeah, yeah.
So I don't have a plumb bob. I forgot to buy one, but I don't even know what this is. I cut these pieces off. This is for something, I don't know.
It's a puller, I think.
It is a puller, actually, yeah.
Yeah.
It's been sitting in my toolbox for years. Never used it, so I just cut these ends off. Got a little hole right here, so I made like a makeshift plumb bob, which will work.
Yeah.
Because I'm pretty sure these are lined up. You know, like this stud to the rafter is lined up pretty square. But it's always better just to make sure you use one of these. So we're gonna do that. Just snap a line. That way the bottom plate goes right along with these rafters, because that's what we want.
Mm-hmm.
So I learned a little trick, guys. I didn't know this. I didn't do research, right? And some of you guys are maybe contractors knew this already. I'm sure you do. But to get 16 on center, you start off and you go to 15 1/4. Okay, 15 1/4. Put a little nail right there. Now, from that nail forward, I can just mark 16. X, 32, 48. 64. Put it on that side of the line, and that's everything is 16 on the center when you do that. Look, all I did was put that on the line. Look, now I'm going from the end of the board. This should be exactly in the middle of 4 feet. Look at that. Exactly in the middle. That's a little trick I learned. I don't know if you guys knew that. So if you want to mark out walls 16 on center, that's a very easy way to do it. 15 1/4, put a nail, and then mark every 16 inches, and everything's gonna be 16 on center. Pretty cool. All right, so we were gonna cut at like 7 foot something, but we changed it. No, just I'm trying to double check everything because I've never done this a lot.
Well, they say measure twice, cut
Yeah.
once,
So all these are measured at 16 on center. See the marks I made? So we're gonna cut this one right here. This is 16 on center right here. And then we're gonna use a 10-foot board. It's exactly 98 inches to here. 16 on center. That way when they're cut and they come together, right? When you set the stud on top of it, it's basically gonna be like this, but you know, they'll be butted up next to each other. So that way the stud can be on both sides, you know, of the wall. It's definitely nice to have this thing, huh, babe?
Oh, I know.
I wish it would just get a little colder, babe. so it would just snow. Just once.
Probably will snow here.
Sure.
At some point in this year.
Sure it will. You know, Wyatt, guys, has never been to the snow. Ever. So, I think that would be really cool. The first time he sees snow is at his house. That would be awesome.
Look at that. Like a glove. I said like a glove.
Like a glove, look at that. Perfect. Close. We'll just double check with a level too, but pretty sure that's correct.
It looks right.
Sweet.
I mean, it's still swaying, but I mean, you could wait if you wanted. All right, so we figured out this first stud from the ground up to the top minus 1.5 inches for the top part of the frame. And Anthony, earlier, he figured out what the angle or the slope is, and it's a standard slope, which is 22.5, right?
Yeah, 22.5.
Yep, so 22.5 degrees is the standard slope, I guess, for houses, and that's what this is made of, so, which is super nice, because it's easy.
Yeah.
You know, so we're gonna cut this first stud here. It's exciting stuff, baby.
Yep, we're gonna see
if it matches up in there good, and it's level and perfectly.
Well, we actually cut this one by the wall too. We'll cut both. Here, hold that.
Okay. All right. Yeah. So we're gonna cut 2 boards, I guess. 2 studs.
Well, this one's gonna be flat. 89 and 5/8. Almost ruined that blade. Almost.
What happened?
Started hitting the metal on accident. Yeah, this is easy. So if this was the rafter, right? This is gonna be the top plate. So we're gonna put this underneath the rafter, and then another one's gonna go boop, just like that.
Yep. Perfect.
Yep.
Good job. Looks professional to me.
So this one I'm too long on. I didn't measure it right on this board, but that's the cut's right. So let me see. Which is okay. I just gotta. So this bottom one. In there, so bottom to top should be 25 1/4. So 25 1/4.
Once we figure out this first wall,
golden.
Yeah, Wyatt's room's wall should be
all the same.
Yeah, is exactly the same, so it should be super easy. But this is like the worst part, is just figuring it out.
I like this stuff.
True, I guess it makes you use your brain, right?
Yeah.
It does. Yeah, the dogs are tired of going back and forth.
The dog are tired of going up and down.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Wow.
Look at that.
You got it.
You got it.
All right.
Boom. It's so crazy. You can only see the first ridge of our mountain.
Yeah. It looks like a hill.
Doesn't it look like that's the only part of the mountain? You guys know it goes way higher than that.
Yeah.
Isn't that crazy?
The whole top of it's missing right now. It's all the fog.
That's nuts.
That is nuts.
It looks way different here in person, guys. It looks like that's a hill.
Yeah.
That's craziness.
That is crazy. Looks nice though. Yeah.
There's our king stud, the door. I'm gonna go 30. We're doing a 32-inch door, so we're gonna use 38 for
36.
34.
34.
We're doing 32, so we're gonna go 34 inches. It's like the 2 inches wider from
Yeah, each on each.
what I've read.
Yeah.
So 15 plus 30 is 145. So 149. 149.
that's where the door is going, guys. And it looks like it's over kind of on this, where this boundary is, which is where our fridge was gonna go. It's not going there anymore. We're actually gonna move it to this over here by this door, right there. So, and we're gonna have a counter here, but it's not gonna be as long as it would be if the refrigerator was here. So it's just gonna be a little countertop. And some other plans that we've talked about, but it's not really set in stone yet, so I'm not gonna mention anything yet until that happens, maybe.
Yep.
So, all right.
Let's see how it goes.
It took some thinking and some cutting and some moving around. Not really moving around, but marking.
No, just double checking.
Yeah, double checking, as you guys know the old saying, you know, measure twice, cut once. So, but I think we got it figured out. So now we've cut these ones here, which these two studs on the very ends, those are the angled ones, and then these ones that run across the tops right here, those are just flat on the top. So we're gonna go cut those and get those in place, and then we'll have to do 2 more angle ones for the other end down there. But for right now, we're just gonna cut the flat ones. Laying it out, checking it out.
Yeah, we're gonna do this, you know, half a wall at a time. That board's not one.
Oh yeah.
Measure over there. Not gonna do that one yet.
Okay.
That one's only a toenail, so.
I will just mention this. We do have a really small compressor. It's like a 3-gallon.
It's a 2-gallon.
Oh, it's a 2-gallon. So we can only get like maybe 6 or 7 nails in before it needs to get refilled.
Yeah, that's okay.
It's okay. I mean, we're making do with what we got. I mean, we've had this compressor for a really long time, and we mainly bought it for like bike tires in the car and stuff like that. So, but it's working.
First wall.
Yep,
First wall in our house.
is coming up.
First section of our wall.
Yeah, first portion. Yeah. This is big stuff right now.
This is the bathroom wall.
Yep.
Ready?
Here's our bathroom. There we go.
Now, we gotta move it way over ready to support it.
Yeah. Got these up, or at least this portion of it.
Yeah.
So this is our bathroom wall right here. on this side. And then it's our kitchen wall on this side. So that's huge. It really started raining really hard, guys. Check it out.
Us desert folk are not used to this.
No, it was coming down really good there for a minute, and then it kind of lightened up a little bit. But I'm sure it'll pick up. It's pretty loud in here inside the shed, but you know what? I don't mind. We're dry. We got our workshop over there that's dry. So, I mean, we're good. This whole wall, this is our bedroom wall. Look, we have a door now, well, an opening for our bedroom door. We still gotta secure all of the ones, all the studs on the top still. Right now it's just in place. Anthony's making sure it's aligned right. Take a step back and look. Wow. Doesn't that look?
More board real quick.
That last one, we got it. Don't we got it cut, or we got to cut one?
Yeah, I got it cut.
Okay.
Right, so
very nice wall. It's just a little wall, but guess what?
Guess what, babe? It's a paid-for wall.
It is a paid-for
There we
wall.
go.
Yeah. And it's to our bedroom, which I'm super excited about.
All right, guys. Got wall number 1 up.
Yay, 1 down, 3 to go. But look,
It's pretty sturdy too.
It is. There's no wobble in it. I mean, I wouldn't expect it there to be, but
I know it's kind of dark in here, guys. Sorry, but
yeah. But look, here's our bedroom door.
yep, we just got to do the cripplers still, right there. But it's getting late. Me and Roxanne been at it all day today.
Yeah, we got 1 wall, but
That's okay. 1 wall is better than no walls.
exactly. But it's our first wall.
So we still have some things to do, like the nailers and different things.
Yeah. But this is the basic frame for the wall for our room and the kitchen.
As Roxanne said, she's like, we're pros now. Now when we get over to Wyatt's area, it's going to be way easier to do his wall.
Well, yeah,
which is true.
It is true, because we learned, I mean, this was a trial and error, right? I mean, you saw how many times we came in and out of the shed earlier today trying to figure it out. But we figured it out, and it looks really good, I think.
Not really good. I think it looks great.
Everything fit in here perfect.
Yeah.
Really, everything fit perfect. So.
See, and then there's the kitchen where that's gonna be. It's gonna be so great. I'm excited.
I'm super excited.
But guys, it's getting late. It's getting dark. So I think we're gonna call it for today. You guys have a great night, and I guess we will catch you all in the next one. Bye.